this is gonna be my first time to attempt to do all of this in one take, so let's see if I can do this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my freshman, sophomore high school advice. I just got out of my sophomore year, so like I feel like I got some good advice, you know, that I wish I kind of would have got before, you know, I went into high school, like real high school, because like some things I had to learn. Like, I'm gonna just get started in the video because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be long. Like, I can feel that it's gonna be long because I talk a lot. So let's just get started. Don't stunt on the first day. Like, don't go all out, just your cutest, like I'm not saying that you can't wear like a full face, like a beat face, and you know, a really cute outfit, but I'm telling you, do not come best dressed, because now people are going to be expecting that every single day. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time every morning to be my cutest. Like, I try to be cute as often as possible, but like, you want it to be kind of casual. Like, you don't want to come in like beat for everybody, because like, first of all, it's high school, nobody cares. Then two, like, when you have special events you need to get dressed up for, it's not gonna be spectacular because you dress like that all the time. Like, again, I'm not saying you cannot get cute, because I will be cute on my first day. My first day is in 5 days. And just come in something cute and casual, like it's school. You don't have to come in a 3-piece dress. I promise you will survive. Do not wear all of your new clothes like the first month you go back to school, because then you're gonna like feel like you don't have any clothes in your closet. Like, I'm telling you, like, wear a new shirt and some old jeans or something, like, and it'll like save you money, because then you won't have to go back to the mall and say I don't have any clothes because you wore them all. You see, this tip is like the night before, not even the first day, but just like the night before, period. And just to save you some tips and like some time in the morning, and I'll probably do a whole video on just some tips to kind of help you have a little bit of time in the morning, because I know last year, whew, girl, I was late like every day. Like, it was bad because I had to get up really early for my bus. But just pick your outfit out, pick your outfit and your shoes, and pack your book bag. And I suggest going on your school website and finding the menu, like a lunch menu, because I know this was also a struggle for me too. Sometimes I didn't eat because I didn't want what was for lunch. So look at the menu the night before or a few days before and pack a lunch, so you can like just grab it out the refrigerator or whatever the next morning. And you will save, so I promise, especially with the clothes and the book bag, you will save so much time, and then you don't have to worry about forgetting something at the house and getting possibly flunking a test or something because you forgot, you know, the study guide at home. Like, I'm telling you, this saves so much time. So now you've made it into high school. It's the first day, it's the first few days, you know, you just getting through the hallway. So my tips for the hallway. So first of all, I guess everybody knows now that the high school is much larger than middle school, at least majority that I know of. The high school is a lot bigger than the middle school, so the hallway is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be a lot more people. So do not get frustrated if somebody pushes you in the hallway or like bumps your shoulder. Like, honestly, it's gonna happen. Like, everybody's trying to get somewhere, like whether they're slacking off and just gonna be in the hallway, or if they are literally trying to get to class, because like majority of the time everybody's trying to get to class. Like, I know in my school we only get 4 minutes really. We only get a few minutes to get to class, so people are running, people are moving slow. Like, it's just, you just gotta like focus on where you're trying to go. Like, especially if you have, like, let's say you have a class at the end of one hall and then it's on the other hall as your next class. That's a long walk, and like, you're probably gonna get irritated. People are gonna be pushing you, people are gonna be talking, people are gonna step on your shoe. Like, just don't get so frustrated that it ruins your next block or like next class, because like, it's not worth it. You're just trying to get to class, so just like be breezy. I know like most of us know that high school lunch, like school lunch period, is majority of the time nasty. Like, I'm not gonna front, some days I be looking forward to lunch, but most of the time it's nasty. So just to save some money in your account, especially if you don't have a school that lets you go off campus for lunch, like my school personally, we just pack our lunch. Like, I'm telling y'all, packing lunch will save you money and time in the morning. Like, please do not like pack lunch the morning of, because it honestly takes more time than you think. Like, I know personally it took me like more time if I tried to pack it the morning of, because like, I'm deciding what I want to eat and like if this is enough food, am I gonna be full? So like, just pack it the night before and you'll save a lot of money. And if you do have the option to go off campus to eat, just eat.
Pause. Why was I so passionate about eating? I'm sorry, that was a mess.
Like, make sure you eat, because it is like, that's your one meal a day. Like, eat, because you need energy throughout the day. You need that nutrients, and I promise you'll lose like a lot of weight if you decide to not eat lunches or whatever, because it is like a pretty vital meal, like second meal of the day, girls. I also recommend bringing a few snacks if you don't have a vending machine or anything at your school, or a few dollars or just something, because you need, I promise you're gonna get hungry. I stayed hungry in first block, and I would eat big breakfasts. Like, I really didn't understand that, but just make sure you bring something to snack on, or like a packed lunch or something, just because food is like gonna be your best friend. I'm telling you, food is like the greatest thing ever. Just bring like a water bottle, and I promise, like, just drink it, like kind of do like a subconscious reminder to just drink it whenever you like get bored or something, because one, you're staying hydrated and you're doing something positive, because your skin's gonna start clearing up, you're gonna just start feeling better because water is great. And then you're not drinking like toilet water, because that's what water fountain water is. Now onto friends in high school, and I know I've seen a lot of videos, like a lot of advice videos telling you, oh yeah, just be nice to everybody and you're gonna make a lot of new friends and everything. Okay, here's a situation I personally feel like with friends. Not everyone you meet or talk to is your friend or going to be your friend. Like, that's just not how it works personally. Like, personally, from experience, like, all these tips are from my own experience. Not everyone you encounter is going to be somebody you can call your friend, and that's just what it is. Like, you can meet, like, you can be cordial with a lot of people but not tell them like all your business. And honestly, that's how like a lot of rumors get started. That's how like your reputation gets built, from like people you hang with. And I'm not saying like don't hang with people because you don't want your reputation to be this, but like who you hang out with kind of shows people who you are, like, kind of situation. And when you first meet somebody, I do not recommend telling them like your life story. Like, I know some girls at my school who will literally meet somebody for the first time and tell them everything about them, like social security number and everything. Like, don't do that, because you don't want everyone to know your business. Like, that's how, you know, and that's like, it's not even from them being messy, but it's like, oh, they talk to their other close friends and like, oh, did you hear that so and so blah blah blah, and like that's how your business gets around the whole school. And I'm pretty sure nobody really wants their business everywhere. So like, I just suggest observing people for like a long time and just seeing who they are, how they act around certain people, and just decide if that's who you want to be in your life. And also, like, I don't want you guys to think like somebody you meet your freshman year or 8th grade, those are probably not going to be your friends at the end of 8th or end of 9th grade, or, you know, beginning of sophomore year or whatever. Can I talk? Those people are probably not going to be like in your life. And like, sometimes it does hurt. Like, I lost a few friends that I really was close to. Like, not lost them in the sense like we had a falling out, we just kind of grew apart. But like, that's natural. You're gonna meet other people that you get close to, and like, you don't need a ton of friends. I know it's nice to, you know, like, you can have a lot of acquaintances and still be popular if that's what you're looking for, but you don't have to call these people your friends. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you can be cordial and, you know, not tell everybody business and still be like, you know, that cool girl that everybody loves talking to, you know? Hopefully just find friends you're comfortable with. Like, call those people your friends that you're really comfortable with, because once you end up in a crowd of people like you're kind of just faking around, you're gonna start doing things you're not comfortable with. In like high school, I feel like you should just be comfortable with like people in your circle, you know? Keep your circle the size you want it. Like, don't force anybody to like you. Don't compromise like who you are to be friends with somebody. On to like events in high school, like prom and homecoming and everything. It's a lot more events than middle school, especially if you're a freshman coming in and everything. It's a lot more sports, it's lots more clubs, like, you know, it's a lot more things to distract you from your grades. But honestly, I just feel like staying focused and staying on top of your grades first is going to be like the best feeling in the world, like to know that your grades are where you want them to be, and then having some extra activities on the side. Prioritizing, like, you know, there's a party Friday night but you have a paper due, get the paper done first. Like, don't try to go to the party and the paper's due at 2 o'clock in the morning and you getting back home at 1 and now you gotta rush. Like, prioritize your things, because the party is gonna be a memory. Like, you'll be okay, but your grade is really important. So like, I feel like that comes before any parties or any other events. So just plan accordingly to like your schedule and your time, and just stay focused, because your GPA matters. So as for your GPA and your grades, keep it up. Like, I promise, like, your GPA is super important, especially if you're trying to go to a college, or if you're just trying to like not fail high school. Like, your GPA, and it's really like not hard, to be honest, to like keep your GPA super high, unless like you don't click with school. I understand that, but like, just do your work and study. Like, it's that simple. And I know some people, like, you know, you just don't click with school, which I get. Wow, sorry. Honestly, your career, like your academic career, kind of like for college rather, starts in like 8th grade. Like, they don't really tell you that, but like, if you're messing up a lot in 8th grade, you have like your 9th grade year to try to get it together. And if you slack off your whole like high school career and you try to fix it your senior year, it's probably too late. Like, it's gonna be extremely hard to try to fix your GPA and your grades and everything because you slacked off so long. So like, bringing it back up is gonna be a challenge, and I'm pretty sure nobody wants to do that their senior year. I want to relax next year. So, but honestly, that's what colleges look for. Like, they look at your record, they look at your GPA. And also another tip that I just kind of want to side note throw in there, I don't know about a lot of states, but I know in my state specifically, they really focus on your ACT scores. And I'm not sure what ACC stands for, but that's not what this video is about. So, but take it as many times as you need to get that scholarship, girl. Your ACT score can be the difference between getting a scholarship to a university or going to a community college. Like, it's that serious, and you can take it so many times, get your score as high as possible so you can show the colleges you're interested in. Now onto drama of high school, because let's face it, you can't really avoid it. Like, I mean, you can avoid it, but like, it's really hard because like, it's in your face. Like, my tips about that is just keep people's name out of your mouth. Like, I know that sounds kind of harsh and like, what do you mean? But like, honestly, if you don't speak on somebody, then nobody has anything. Like, they can't lie on you, and then you can defend yourself saying I didn't have anything to do with that, because that's honestly how drama gets started most of the time. Like, somebody speaking on somebody that's not present or like negatively, and like, you don't want to deal with that because like, it's not fun, and it just starts more mess, because then the girl you talked about, now her friends don't like you, and now you get mean mugged in the hallway. Like, just keep everybody's name at your mouth, you know, stay like, you know, stay positive, try to compliment people as much as possible. And if drama does happen, kind of just have a don't care attitude, because even if you do care, just pretend you don't, and then it'll blow over, and then you'll eventually not care, because it's really easy to get consumed in high school little girl drama. But like, just have a carefree attitude, girl, and I promise you'll be okay. So you just think like, is this drama going to help me get all my credits to graduate? Most of the time the answer is no. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm just waiting on May 2018 and getting out of here. So I have no time for like, no tolerance for anybody's like extra foolishness. Like, don't bring me your drama, girl. Like, I don't have time for it. A lot of people tell you to, you know, go to all the events and enjoy yourself and make memories and have a good time. Personally, I feel like you don't need to go to every game, just because, listen, hear me out. I feel like you don't need to go to every game and attend everything, because then it becomes a routine, and then your memories will start to fade, and it's not going to be the same, and it's like, it's just going to be like, oh yeah, I went to every football game and it was the same thing. I suggest going to like 4 or 5 games, and like, that's where your real memories will come in. And I also recommend going to like other schools, like other school games, because that's new faces, new people, and then the memories even more vivid. And like, I don't know about y'all, but like, I really want my memories of high school to be like some nice ones. Like, I want to say that I went to, you know, rival schools game, but like for my school, because like, going to other schools games will kind of like help you make friends around your city, and like, that's always cool. Like, especially if you go to parties or like, you know, different events and clubs and things, you'll have more people that you'll recognize, and it'll be less scary. I'm gonna assume that most of my subscribers are like heterosexual females, and if you're not, that's fine. But boys in high school, this phrase you can just remember your entire high school career, your entire life. Boys are not everything. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Girls will get so consumed in boys and just like have their heart broken. And honestly, they're a distraction, especially if you like messing with the dude that you know is no good. Okay, this video is about to make a left, so like, let me come back to focus. And I know it's a new atmosphere of like older boys, and they're giving you attention. Like, the seniors are probably gonna start giving you a little attention and everything. But I'm telling you, do not get consumed in it, because it's just gonna leave you. Like, I'm not saying like this is for all seniors. Like, don't be scared of seniors. But I'm just saying, like, most of the time it's just for one thing like majority of the time, and I suggest waiting like until you're comfortable. So just don't think like this is like love and this is gonna be forever. Like sometimes it works out, but like 9 out of 10 times it doesn't. So like don't take the, like if you get in a relationship, don't take it super seriously. Don't feel like this is your world, because there are so many boys out there, and like I know you feel like, you know, your heart is broken right now, but like there are so many, and there are so many to come. So like don't let these little boys stress you out. Don't let them get your grades down, because like they're not going nowhere. I promise they're not going anywhere. Boys are always gonna love girls, so you have the power. You have the power. Like, don't let that have like all of your attention. Like, I'm not saying stay away from boys. I would be a hypocrite. So, but I just suggest don't let them consume your high school experience or career. Like, don't let that be who you become, you know? You get what I'm saying? So my last tip is about managing stress in high school. I suggest do not, especially when you're picking classes, like let's just go from that point. When you're picking classes, do not pick classes that you know you're not going to be able to handle. Like if you suck at math, don't take honors algebra 2. Like, don't put yourself in a position to stress yourself out. There's a difference between purposefully stressing yourself out and like challenging yourself. Like, just stick to what you know, challenge yourself in a subject that you're pretty good at, and then, you know, that'll actually make your school year go by a little bit more like interesting, and you won't like just be bored all the time, which I know I personally like to be bored because I don't like to be stressed out. So like, don't pick classes that you know you're not going to be able to handle, because that's just gonna that's not gonna be good for anybody. So like, don't do it, especially if it's not consistent. Like every once in a while you can make a mistake. It's okay. We all make mistakes. We're all learning. Like seniors who have graduated, they're still learning. Like it's a learning experience, a learning process. So like, don't get so wrapped up in I need the perfect grades and I need the perfect record and I have to look perfect. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody is still like trying to find out who they are. So like, just be one of them too, because like we all trying to figure out what we're doing here. Cause like, just remember, like, it'll pass. It's a section in life that you're gonna get through, and have fun and stay poppin', stay pretty, stay cute. Yo, I hope that you enjoy your senior, junior, sophomore, or freshman year, or whatever grade you're in. Just enjoy your life, girl. Like, enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took something from it, and I'll see you in my next one.